Hey there, YouTube. Dubs Rider here. I'm out on this beautiful day to take a ride. And you know what? I think I actually might label this video that. Can't be positive, but we'll see. But I wanted to bring you guys out today and do a little walk around with the bike. And I'm gonna do a little different than I did last time. Try to get a little closer angles. We're gonna cut this video up. I'm just gonna show you a few of the small things that I did to the bike since I've done a last walk around. Nothing major, just a few convenience things that I've done to the bike. And you guys will have to let me know below whether or not you want to see a review, like a full-blown review on any of these things. Because I'm more than willing to do that. But what we'll do is we are going to cut to the walk around right about now. Right. So I'm doing a quick walk around today just to kind of show you guys some of the things that I've added to the bike. Told you in the last video I would definitely do this, so just some things I've added to the bike over last year and over the last summer. There's just a brief walk around there, but so I'm going to start with simple stuff. I did add the ram mount. The Ciro one I just didn't, or I think it was the Kiriakin one, just didn't like that. So I went and got the ram mount. Really impressed with that guy. I did have a mishap with it when I had it turned vertically where my phone fell out the bottom, but overall it did a pretty decent job. As long as I keep it sideways like that, it's definitely good to go. And then I've got this cup holder here, and I don't know if I did a review on that one or not, but works pretty decent. Kind of is what it is there. But the big thing that I added over this last year is going to be the RicRac system. So got the King Tour Pack bars there, and then I've got a Nelson Rig bag that I picked up and got a really good deal from these guys. It was one of the leftovers that had a bag already attached to it, and so he gave me a killer deal with it, and so I picked up one of those. We look inside here. It's got a decent amount of room. It does have a weather cover here just to keep the rain out. Overall, decent bag. Originally when I bought this is because I got pretty much the rack system for about the same cost with the bag as I would have just for getting the rack system. So my goal is to put a little bit bigger kind of carry-on bag on top of this. But you can go in here and you can pull out the inner liner here, and you can replace this rack system that I've got here. And this just kind of unscrews here, and this whole thing just pops right off. And there's tons of videos online about RicRac. I think Ryan Urlacher does one. That's definitely a better one than I've got on there. But this is a super simple system if you don't want to always keep a bag on the back of your bike. But when you need that extra storage, you can just throw it on there. And so I definitely recommend that one. That was one of the ones that I added this last fall, I think it was. I ended up picking that one up. And then some highway pegs, got those added last year, just to make it a little bit more comfortable. And yeah, so just small basic stuff to just continue adding to the bike. I think for this year, I've got bars planned. I'm going to be updating the bars, and then the seat, there's probably something I'm going to be doing with the seat as well, just to make it a little bit more comfortable. And then I want to do shocks on there, so definitely looking for some suggestions in the comments below on what you guys think about different shocks. I've kind of been looking at the progressive shocks, or super shocks is what they're called, I believe, and those are the ones that I've kind of been going back and forth on. But I know there's a couple different brands out there, so if you guys got recommendations below, definitely throw them down there. And now we'll go back to me on the bike. Alright guys, welcome back. Hopefully that walk around was brief, just to show a few of the things that I've done to the bike. And not really anything that I've done to the bike, just accessories that I've added on. Now, I have to say that I am really liking the RicRac system, so I highly suggest that you go out and pick one of those up if you've got a King Tour Pack. It's definitely worth it in my opinion. I think they sell the whole kits and everything for the bikes. You can get the King Tour, or the rack, you can get the bag and everything kind of put together. I think they sell a full kit, or you can kind of piecemeal it together and, you know, just buy the pieces that you need. But it makes it super simple to take the bag on and off, and couldn't recommend that enough. And the guys over there at RicRac are really nice. Again, not sponsored by RicRac at all. I paid for it, so no inside tracks with that one. I did get a screaming deal on it, but that's because it was a leftover. Something he had left over after one of the shows, and they were kind of phasing out those bag combos with the rack system itself, and so I got a screaming deal on it. But they don't even know I have a YouTube channel, so there's no this for that going on there. So but highly recommend it. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop rambling here and sign this video off. I just wanted to do a quick walk around while I was out riding here and show you guys what the bike looks like as it sits today. And then I do have plans for a few more things that I want to add. Bars, maybe a cam. I was thinking about doing a cam. I haven't quite decided yet. But I definitely want to do shocks and bars. I think those are the two big things that I'd like to get done this year. So, and of course I'll bring you guys along for those journeys as I try to figure out which ones I go with, and maybe I'll install them myself. I don't quite know yet. The bars look to be fairly simple, just time consuming, so I might just do those myself. And the shocks I know are pretty straightforward, so I doubt I will be paying anybody to put shocks on here. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.